After spending a day in one of Croatia's biggest cities hunting for hype sneakers, this is what I learned. I was super surprised because there are a lot, and I mean a lot of sneaker stores here, especially in the mall split. The only problem I found was the Nike store was the worst place to buy hype sneakers, and I'll explain to you why in this video.
What is up, people? So today I am in Croatia, a country not really known for sneaker culture, but in today's video it gives me an opportunity because I am going to set myself a challenge to find 2 sneaker stores to see if I can find some Jordan 1 lows or maybe some Yeezys. I'm at the mall split and there is a Nike and Adidas store in here, so I'm going to be going in there today to see if I can find some Jordan 1 lows because that's my favorite silhouette at the moment. Let's go.
So first stop today is Adidas, and I'm not really the biggest fan of Adidas at the moment. Not many sneakers they release really do interest me. They did have a few running shoes in there as well, but these ones really did interest me. They're pretty cool. I like the technology on these. They look like they're very bouncy on feet. They did have them in white, which I think they're pretty nice as well. Probably prefer them in white. They did have some Ultra Boosts in the store as well, but they are selling for 200 euros, which is a bit crazy. There's no way I'm going to be spending that much on Ultra Boosts in 2023. They also had these Superstars, which I've never seen before. They're big and bulky. Is it a comeback for Superstars? Not really too sure. They did have this thing as well in the store. Not the biggest fan of these forums, but it looks pretty nice. So the next stop was Snipes, and I've never actually been to a Snipes before, but they had a wide range of sneakers in here, ranging from Noctas to Dunks, Jordan 1 lows. They had pretty much everything in here. I really do like these Jordan 1 lows. They are really cool. Pricing is not too bad on these as well. They also had one of my favorite sneakers at the moment. These are pretty cool, really sick. Nice running shoe as well. They also had the Pandas in here as well. Not really surprised to see Pandas sitting as well, but 109 euros, it's a no-brainer. These are really cheap. Really good shoe as well. Very popular. Everyone seems to have them. As I mentioned before, they do have a lot of these Noctas. They have this colorway, which is pretty nice. They also had a bunch of Adidas in here as well. These are really nice. I haven't seen these in a little while, but they're pretty cool. I like the colorway on these, black and white. Good pricing on these as well. But the New Balance is where they shine because they had some really nice New Balances in here. These green and white 550s are pretty decent. Not really sure on the pricing on this one, which is around 150 euros. I'm not really sure what's going on, but these ones, this is a nicer shade of green in my opinion, a lighter tint shade of green, and these were like 120, I believe 129 euros. But these are my favorite shoe of the day. The 2002 R's in this black colorway is just so cool. I really do like this. They did have a few more, so Snipes was definitely my pick for the best sneaker store in Split, Croatia. Now we are on the way to a store called Sizer, and I've never actually heard of this store. It might just be Croatian, but they did have a few sneakers in here. Quick feet check in the mirror there, but they did have these green Dunks. I've actually reviewed these before, and 129 euros, bit of a steep price, but they're pretty cool. They did have a wide range of sneakers in here as well. Never seen these before, but they're pretty cool. We've seen a lot of Jordan 1 mids drop recently, but that yellow really pops. They also had the Celtics as well, which is the green and white Jordan 1 mid. So next stop was Buzz, and this is a really cool store. They had a bunch of Dunks in here. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen these Dunks. This Bordeaux and white type colorway. This is pretty nice. The colorway is super clean on these. Never seen these before. They did have these red and white ones, which is the Reverse Chicago, I think they're called, but they're really nice. The materials are super clean on these. They did also have all your everyday sneakers like your Arachis, your Air Force Ones, your Air Maxes. All of that was all in here. They did have some Adidas in here as well, which pretty cool. Nothing special. They did have a few Adidas, as I mentioned before. I really do like these gazelles in this colorway. These are pretty nice. £109 as well. I should say €109. It's not a bad price for these. This colorway is pretty nice as well. But these are a bit bulky. I like the color, but these are very, very big. So I had really high hopes for Nike. I was thinking I was going to get some Jordan 1s, something cool. Saw these Jordan 1s and I think, wow, these are pretty nice. But then I looked at the price, €200, which is outrageous. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I thought that's where it would have ended. They did have a few sneakers in here which I thought were pretty nice, but I just couldn't get my head around the price. Then I thought this must be a one-off, so I actually went looked at the GS sizes for the dunks, and yeah, these red and white dunks were €130. Usually they are around €90. They did have pandas in here as well, a couple of other dunks. The pricing is just outrageous. So these Jordan 1 lows, the retail on these were €200. Crazy pricing. And when you come to the pandas as well, the pricing on these were just the same. Pandas, €155. Why is it so expensive in the Nike store when in Snipes it was €109? It's a full €40 more in the Nike store. That made no sense to me. But anyway, this was my trip going to Croatia. They had a lot of sneaker stores here. Nike store is one to avoid because of the pricing, but everywhere else is pretty nice. Snipes is my pick. Buzz was pretty nice, but Snipes is where it's at. So if you're in Croatia, make sure you hit up Snipes. They got everything you would need, from New Balances to Jordan 1s. Anyway, peace. Catch you on the next one.